You are watching Travel World Online.
During a media briefing session at Sheraton Saket, the representatives of Visit Norway spoke to 2TV.
My name is Ingunn and I'm market specialist for tourism from Visit Norway, a representative for Asia and the new and developing markets. So I would like to talk about individual travelers, incentive groups, why they should come to Norway, when they should come and what they should explore. For individual travelers, of course, we like them to kind of feel a little bit Norwegian when they come. So take the time and to maybe go a little bit off the beaten track. Of course, we have the fantastic cities, the capital of Oslo, which is now blossoming with new museums opening next year. For those who love art, we have the New Monk Museum opening in 2020 and also the new National Gallery. Oslo also has a lot of beautiful architecture. It's the fjord and mountain capital of Norway, of the world, with a close connection to the ocean and to the nature just behind. So Oslo has really a lot to offer. But you should see more of Norway than just Oslo. Going to the fjord area, we have four magnificent fjords, with the Lillehammer, where you find the pulpit rock. We have the fruit garden of Norway with Sognefjord. Sognefjord, which is the world's longest fjord, and then we have Fjord, the fjord with the waterfalls. Continuing further up north, we have a beautiful area called the Lofoten Islands, and then you're above the polar circle. And then in the summertime you have the midnight sun, and in the wintertime you find the northern lights, which you can go hunting for. And Lofoten Islands is a beautiful archipelago with high mountains and small fishing villages with 2,000 inhabitants, and it's so picturesque. And you can go out and explore the nature. You can go hiking up to the top of the mountain, or you can just go out on the ocean on a fisherman boat and catch your own fish. Also a little bit hidden gem that we have in Norway is the Spitsbergen Island, which is far up north. Flying from Tromsø takes 2 hours flight, and then you're so close to the North Pole, it's closer than Oslo actually, to Tromsø. And in this place you find the polar bears. It's dark, completely dark 2 months of the year, and then we have the midnight sun for 4 months, where the sun doesn't set. So that is really, really pearl that we have in Norway. To the North Cape, which is the northernmost point of Norway. You have the midnight sun from the 20th of May till the 21st of July. So that is the main period is June and July to experience the midnight sun. Northern Lights you can see already from September and all the way to March. For incentive groups, we have fantastic restaurants in Norway. We have Bocuse d'Or winners in 4 of the cities, and we have Michelin restaurants in 3 of our cities as well. So the fresh food, the king crab is fantastic. For incentive groups to actually go on king crab safaris far up north, to swim in the Barents Ocean, and to then come back and taste the fresh king crab afterwards is something that they never forget. Sitting around the bonfire, hearing about the Sami history in a lavvo, the Sami tent, and hear the chanting of the Samis is also something that you will never forget, and maybe trying the reindeer if you dare to do that. You can go rafting in the sea, you can go rafting in our rivers, and you can also have cooking classes to try to prepare our Nordic cuisine yourself. You can go to the forest and you can pick the berries, which will be the dessert that you are served later on. So we have so many different things to explore for incentive travelers. For honeymooners, for those who want to be alone, well, there are many places in Norway because we are just 5 million people in this big country, so there are a lot of spaces where you don't see anyone else. You can have dinner served in a white beach and there is nobody else sitting around you. You can sleep over in an ice hotel, which sounds very cold, but actually it isn't. You can have a beautiful cruise in a private boat. or you can go kayaking if you would like to do that under the waterfalls, and then you can toast in champagne on a glacier. Norway in a nutshell is something that many people have heard about, and also to take that experience on your honeymoon, I think it's a beautiful experience. But then I would actually recommend you to do so during the winter time, and maybe spend the night in the small village of Flom, where you come down with the railway, and to have a night there, sit around the bonfire and maybe do some nice activities, and then wake up in this small village the next morning, and then take a quiet cruise on the UNESCO Fjord cruise before you continue to Bergen.
My name is Hammer from Visit Flom. Flom is a destination in the fjord, Norway, located 5 hours from Oslo, the capital, and 2 hours from Bergen, the second largest city. We are a very scenic spot with a beautiful Flom railway journey, rated by Lonely Planet as the most beautiful train journey in the world. We have fjord cruise on the UNESCO fjord from Flom to Gudvangen, and we have a 4-star hotel, Fredheim Hotel. It's really a natural, beautiful scenery. It's also rated by UNESCO as the most beautiful journey in the world.
You are watching Travel World Online.